We are at day 36 here in the Major League Baseball lockout, and so far nothing, no traction whatsoever has come forth to show us or prove to us that, heck, there is some traction of bringing in some new deals, new stuff into the collective bargaining agreement because, I mean, one side's wanting something, one side wants something. They need to cohesively figure things out, but while they're trying to figure that out or figure out a scheduled date to try to figure all that stuff out. Let's just talk about other stuff that's happening because Major League Baseball, once things open back up, which, I mean, it could be tomorrow, it could be next week, it could be next month, it could be even next year. But once things open back up, there's still free agents out there. We saw plenty of free agents being signed already, but there's still a lot more left. And this is what this video is about, is my top 10 free agents that I believe that are still out there. And I'm going to say the top 10 free agents now, and then in a future video, I'll talk about go from like 5 here and 5 there of like destinations, locations where they could possibly go to. But here are the top 10 free agents as my cat below me. I don't know if you can hear that. He's using his little scratch pad. Yeah, no, here's my top 10 free agents I believe that will hopefully get signed, or at least the top 10 free agents that need to be signed. Here we go. At number 10, Anthony Rizzo. Anthony Rizzo is just a guy that is your first baseman, power hitter. He's a guy that is out there still that needs to be signed ASAP, especially to help him as a power bat, a first base bat. Heck, he has a great glove as well, and being traded from the Cubs to the Yankees, heck, the Yankees say, hey, we might want to bring him back. I mean, who knows? But Anthony Rizzo is on this list. Another guy is, it's going to be odd to say this, but it's the World Series MVP, Jorge Siller at number 9. I think Solaire is a guy that is more beneficial than some may think. Yeah, granted, it's a different baseball league now to where it was maybe 10 years ago, because the home runs are up. The home runs is what people want, and then the strikeouts are up as well. That's what people do not want. But this is a guy in Jorge Solaire that can do both. He hits the home runs a lot. He drives in runs. He makes winning games, like winning moments, happen with his bat, especially in Game 6 of the World Series. So Jorge Solaire is on this list. Another one on this list is a pitcher, I'm going to say at number 8, in Kenley Jansen. You always need a big closer or even a big relief pitcher. Kenley Jansen is your guy. Kenley Jansen is a guy that is able to lock you down, either help you get through the 7th or the 8th. He's a guy that can honestly help out a bullpen no matter what. Granted, he has some hiccups here and there every once in a while, but this is a guy that's consistent. That cutter is filthy. Kenley Jansen at number 8. Number 7, left-handed pitcher Carlos Rondon. He is a guy that has one of the best whiff rates, which is good. He's also one of the guys that have less contact hits with him. And he's a guy that proved himself last year to where he should have been extended or even re-signed with the Chicago White Sox. They didn't do it, so he's out there on the free agency. At number 7, that's huge. And I think that he will be signed ASAP. I wouldn't be shocked if he was signed with the Mets. Spoiler alert, probably that's what might happen because the Mets need anything and everything. They've been signing everybody left and right. Heck, they even got Eric Chavez earlier today as either a hitting coach, I believe. So wouldn't be shocked there whatsoever. So number 7, Carlos Rondon. Number 6, a bat that can play first base in the outfield is Kyle Schwarber. Huge. He can help out any team whatsoever. So at number 6 on there, there's a lot more guys here because we're going into the top 5 right now. And the first one is Nick Castellanos. He's a stud. You can have his bat do whatever you want. You can have his glove do whatever it wants. And he's always going to perform. And he can also perform talking on the mic and saying whatever he wants because he's that caliber of player to where I will allow him to say whatever he wants because I enjoy the fact that he's always being able to produce on the field and drive in runs and win ball games. That's what he did with the Reds. I mean, granted, the Reds didn't make the postseason, but still, he is that type of player that will help you get to the postseason. At number 4, a shortstop, Trevor Story. It is very shocking that the Rockies didn't trade him either years prior or even try to re-sign him and then try to trade him that way, like a sign-and-trade type of deal with a different team. So I'm shocked that never happened. But Trevor Story, number 4 on this list, he will be signed as soon as possible when the keys put into that lock and unlock and the entire MLB lockouts are with. Even though we're at day 36, I know it's been a while. It's been a long time since we've had any type of traction or any form of anything as saying, all right, we're gonna have some talks. We're gonna have some talks with this. At number 3, he wants to play outfield. I think he wants to play center field, and because that's one of his favorite spots. He wants to be at one spot, and that's Kris Bryant. Kris Bryant was traded from the Cubs to the Giants, helped the Giants with that final stretch run. Granted, they didn't get past the Dodgers in the postseason. But Kris Bryant, put him at third base, put him at left field, put him at center field, put him at shortstop, put him at second base, put him at first base, put him in right field. He will play anywhere, but just put him at one spot. Like, honestly, he probably thrives the most when he's only at one spot, knowing that he's going to be at that one spot every single day, knowing that he doesn't have to, like, all right, do I need to bring my infielder's glove, outfielder's glove? I know I have all these gloves, but I just want this one glove and then my backup glove to that one glove just in case it breaks or anything, so I can just focus on my hitting, not worry about having to go out there. I mean, granted, you always need to field ground balls or fly balls, but he doesn't have to do that per se a lot and always focus on his batting and hitting, because he always has that hand-eye coordination that is MVP caliber, because we saw a few years ago that he won the MVP. So Kris Bryant, number 3 on the list. That means there's 2 top guys here. Number 1, Freddie Freeman. Number 2, Freddie Freeman. Then we'll get number 1. Freddie Freeman, first base. I mean, granted, his age is up there. That's why I got him at number 2 on this. But Freddie Freeman, I'm shocked. I'm shocked the Braves didn't re-sign him back at first base. And he's an open spot at first base. You need that first base. You need that DH. Freddie Freeman's your guy at number 2. But number 1, Carlos Correa. Carlos Correa at number 1 that's the biggest guy there. It truly is. And once things are jotted up, I honestly believe, I thought he was going to go to Detroit to be hooked up with AJ Hinch, but Javi Baez signed there before the deadline, and before the lockout happened, I should say, instead of deadline. Carlos Correa is going to get signed quickly. And I'm curious to see what team's going to actually throw the money out there to him, because he's worth every single penny out there. And he helped Houston win a World Series. Granted, I know it was a little cheating scandal that they had, but he helped them win a World Series. So my 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, Carlos Correa, Freddie Freeman, Kris Bryant, Trevor Story, and then Nick Castellanos. Like that's the top 5 guys that I believe that are still out there. Let me know who you think on that list, that top 10 of my list of top free agents out there. Let me know who your top free agent is, your top 5 free agents are, your top 10, your top 20, how many free agents you want. Just let me know in the comment section down below. I will discuss, message you back, do everything, and keep this conversation going in the comment section down below. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you do subscribe. Just thanks for everybody for watching. We're going to get through this lockout together, and even though it sucks of how long it's taking, and my little cat Moon's meowing back behind me saying, I miss the lockout. I hate the lockout. I miss baseball. Yeah, that's what Moon's doing behind me. So yeah, now make sure you like the video, subscribe, turn on notifications, post notifications, do all that stuff. I'll talk to you guys in the comment section. So I'll be down there right below.